Imagine waking up and finding your company owes millions, not for something new you did, but for something you thought you were getting away with for years. March 2025 wasn't just another month for U.S. importers, it was a bloodbath. A staggering $310 million in customs penalties hit like a tidal wave. And guess what? This could just be the beginning. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection, March 2025 set a new record, but not the kind anyone wants to celebrate. 71 audits, over 150% more than February. And the damage? A mind-blowing $310 million in uncovered duties and fees, compared to just $2.9 million the month before. That's a 10,590% jump. This wasn't a fluke. It's the result of a powerful new push from the White House, a crackdown designed to expose years of improper importing practices. And now, no one is flying under the radar anymore. For years, customs inspections were, let's just say, less than thorough. But now, under new trade mandates, CBP is laser-focused, especially on goods coming from China. Aaron Rubin, CEO of Ship Hero, blew the whistle publicly, saying audits are now uncovering a tsunami of undeclared, undervalued, or misclassified shipments. If you're an importer cutting corners, your time may be up. Here's how the game was played. Undervalue the goods. Pay $1,000. Declare it as $400. Misclassify the shipment. TVs declared as toys. Fake the country of origin. Made in China magically becomes made in Vietnam. And some, they took it even further with double invoicing. One real invoice kept hidden. A fake one for customs inspection. Smart? Maybe. Illegal? Absolutely. And now it's costing them big time. And here's where it gets really ugly. Under the False Claims Act, companies caught defrauding customs could owe up to 3 times what they tried to dodge, plus penalties. And get this, it's not just the importers on the hook anymore. Even their customers, businesses who bought those goods after they landed, are getting dragged into lawsuits. The message is clear, nobody's safe anymore. Of the $310 million owed, customs has only collected about $49 million so far. Why? Because investigations are messy, lawyers are involved, and when you're chasing money across international lines, things get complicated, fast. This enforcement frenzy isn't random, it's part of a huge shift in U.S. trade policy. 10% baseline tariff on nearly all imports, up to 145% tariffs on Chinese goods, 25% tariffs on steel, aluminum, cars, even goods from Canada and Mexico are hit. The goal? Protect American manufacturing. The reality? Skyrocketing costs for importers, and soon, for you at checkout. Small businesses are hurting. One stationary business is facing an extra $630,000 a year, just from tariffs alone. Margins are razor thin already, and now many are forced to either raise prices and risk losing customers, or absorb the costs and risk going under. And for online sellers, no more de minimis exemptions. Even small $20 shipments from overseas are now taxed. For many, this could be a death sentence. If this trend continues, the effects could be devastating. Higher inflation squeezing families at the checkout line, supply chain chaos causing product shortages, economic slowdown, and even the risk of a new recession looming on the horizon. What started as a customs crackdown could spiral into a full-blown economic crisis. Let's sum it up. Record-breaking $310 million in customs penalties, a 10,590% jump, aggressive CBP audits tied to new White House trade policies, violations like undervaluation and fake origins getting exposed fast. Small businesses hit the hardest, facing rising costs and tough decisions. The risks? Inflation, supply chain meltdowns, and even a possible recession. This is more than just trade policy. This is about the cost of living, the future of small businesses, and the health of our economy. If you care about where your goods come from, and how much you'll pay for them, now is the time to pay attention. Smash that like button if you learned something new today. Subscribe Logistics 101 for more inside looks at the forces shaping our world. And don't forget to ring the bell, because the next big shift in global trade could be just around the corner. See you in the next one.